But it's not. Hi, my name is Purity Kanyika, and I'm so excited to be here. I'd like to introduce the title of my book, The Jewel Within, focusing on understanding the value of self-respect. This book is focused on guiding teenagers and young adults on basic life skills, mostly about how to engage with people, nurture relationships, and become a more respectable person in life. If I were to write a letter to my 17-year-old self, this would be the letter, because it gives a whole level of basic explaining on what to expect in life. At 17, I was just enrolling in college. I just finished high school. And honestly, some of the things that I went through after high school, I wish I had somebody to tell me about them. Things like the basic dining etiquette, how to be respectful to people, emotional intelligence, how to react to people's sarcastic comments, how to blend in, the culture shock. All that is basically something that the jewel within will cover. So in understanding the value of respecting yourself, you're also able to respect others, because respect starts from within. The Jewel Within is a book on personal development and personal growth. The main theme of this book revolves around self-love and self-respect. In understanding how to respect oneself, you're able to decide what are your personal values, and you can dictate how you want people to treat you. It also helps you to set boundaries with people so that you're not manipulated, how to deal with difficult people, difficult situations, how to be confident, be able to express yourself amongst your peers and even with the older people. That's the main importance of the jewel within. Yeah, some of the three main things that I really enjoy whenever I look at this book include how to overcome obstacles. And some of these obstacles to self-growth include negative emotions or negative feelings, feelings like jealousy, envy, how to get, not exactly rid of them, but how to handle when you come across people who are either jealous of you or are envious of you. How do you treat those people with respect at the same time? And also how to build confidence in public speaking. When I was growing up, I was a very shy child, very shy girl. And one of the challenges that I used to face was being unable to express myself, to speak out my thoughts. And later on in life, I just had to change that. And the moment I changed that, it switched my whole career life. So to my 17-year-old self, I would say, don't be shy, just speak it out. At the end of the day, you've said what is in your heart and what is on your mind. And don't be scared of people judging you for what you say. As long as it's not rude, you're not being mean to somebody, it just cuts it. It's okay to just say who you are and what you are. Just express yourself. I wouldn't say that there is a book that really covers the whole topic of how to love yourself much better than The Jewel Within, because once you read the intro of the whole book, it talks about the lotus flower. And something so special about the lotus flower is that it grows in muddy areas, but at the end of the day, it actually doesn't get dirty. It just blossoms and it's a beautiful flower. That's it about The Jewel Within. I'll first say that being a mom is what actually inspired me, being a mom to preteens and teens, and having that pressure as a parent to teach them how to handle their emotions at this point, and to also not be a judgy mother, trying to understand that they're also going through a phase in their life, a very important phase in their life. I got some of those ideas on how to teach them, how to tell them how to respect themselves so that they can be respected by their peers, to have their own sense of identity, to not let their peers or anyone define who they are. Yes, not to let their peers' opinions define them. So being your own person, being your own man, being your own girl, collecting these ideas and putting them just as brief points here and there, and being a motivated person, being a very optimistic and positive-minded person. This just geared the whole writing process from editing to publishing, and here we are. The main challenge is procrastination. Yes. And writer's block. So I'd reach a certain session and writing the book, and I'd need new, fresh ideas. So I'd just give myself some time, and then I'd come back to writing. I wouldn't say procrastination really affected it so much, but there's always a time frame of how long you want to have something produced. So my time frame was right. I hope that attitudes will change. Personalities will just blossom and you'll have a whole growth mindset. I hope that this book changes and removes all the strongholds and all the negativities that people have out there, especially for high school kids and young teens who feel so lost. This book might help you to find yourself. Yes, this is the first book of a series of books. There's so much to tell about basic life skills, from how to manage your time in terms of punctualities, how to address people in meetings, a little bit about etiquette, emotional intelligence. So there's a whole series coming through. So stay tuned. I always had the dream of writing a book. I always kept these short notes. I always have notebooks. I write everything everywhere. I'm not the iPad tablet kind of a girl. I love writing it on hard copies. So my advice to all aspiring authors is whenever a thought just crosses your mind, don't hesitate, write it down. The most obvious thing that you're going to tell yourself is that, yeah, I'll remember that. 90% of the time, I do not remember what I said I'll remember. So it's okay to just be in a bus and write it down. You can find my book in any online store, local bookshops. Most importantly, I have a book launch coming up. Yes, we're planning on a book launch this coming November. I hope to see you there. Meanwhile, you can find my book in online stores and local bookshops. Life is for the passionate. There is beauty in everything you want to see the beauty in. You choose to see what is beautiful and you choose to see what is ugly. It's all up to you.